Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the class tonight. So we'll be starting the class right away. Make sure you are in a quiet and conducive environment where you'll be able to attend this attentively without a distraction. Then make sure you get a pen and a jotter to keep down some valid points and important points that we'll be sharing tonight. So the information we will be giving will be very valuable, and you'll be able to apply them while implementing this so as to get a very good and desired result. We are making profit from this, and a lot of our students are making good profit from this. So what we are giving you is the same method that we are using and others have used to get very good result, and they are still using to get daily profit from this. And if you implement this properly, you also be able to get your desired result, which can be financial freedom. So what I want to encourage you to do is make sure you try as much as possible to implement this as quick as possible. What we observe is a majority of the students that go through the trainings like this, even training classes in our higher institutions, most don't implement what they learn, and that's why only few usually get results when a lot of people pass through a class like this. So what we give you are very important and valuable. If you use them, I can assure you you'll be able to get good income daily from this, and you won't regret it. Thank you very much. So let's get started right away. So our topic for tonight is a smart forex trading, the copy and paste signal method. Smart forex trading, the copy and paste signal method. So I will be the one that will be anchoring the training tonight or today, depending on where you are attending this class from. So I'm Jide Adedeji by name. I'm an accountant by profession. I found passion in online businesses. I'm an e-commerce expert, and I'm a profitable forex trader. So I'm a father of two, and I have a beautiful wife. So I'll be the one taking the class tonight, like I said. So let's get started properly. So these are the topics we'll be looking at tonight. It's just 7. We won't take much of your time. In less than an hour we'll be through with the whole of this, and we'll be able to take your questions. So we won't take much of your time. Just make sure you are attentive, and you get some of the great points that we'll give out tonight. So the first one is an introduction to foreign exchange. Then secondly, we have the basic needed terms in forex trading. The third one is a smart forex trading. That's our major topic for tonight. Then on the fourth one, we have how much you can make monthly with our signal. Then on the fifth, we have how you can join the LI Forex signal group. The sixth one is conditions to qualify for 2 months free signal with Elite Forex group. And the last but not the least is cash bonuses from our sponsor. So let's dive into the topics one by one. Introduction to foreign exchange. So when we talk about foreign exchange, what are we talking about? A lot of people refer to it as forex, while some people will call it FX. Some people will also refer it to it as a financial market. They are all saying the same thing. Forex actually means foreign exchange. Forex is the largest financial market in the world, or we can say foreign exchange is the largest financial market in the world. It simply means the exchange of one currency for the other in basic terms. It could also be exchange of currency for precious metals like gold. It could be the exchange of currency for stocks. It could be the exchange of currency for shares of big blue chip industries or big corporations. So forex means foreign exchange. So like I said, it's the largest financial market in the world. and it has a daily transaction volume of about 6.5 trillion dollar. So forex is 3 times the size of bond and stock. Bond and stock, which people actually think are very big, a future market which people think are the biggest in the world, among the biggest in the world, forex is easily the 3 times the size of bond and stock. So when we talk about foreign exchange, you can just see forex as you buying the share of a particular country. So for example, when you are buying Japanese yen, you can say you are buying a share of Japanese economy, because the currency of a particular country, the strength of the currency of a particular country is the reflection of how strong that economy is in that particular country. For example, when we are talking about buying Japanese yen, it means if you buy Japanese yen and the economy of Japan is booming at that particular time, the Japanese yen will also be increasing in value. Likewise, when the economy of Japan is going down, maybe they are facing some challenges in the country and the economy is not doing very well, their currency will also be going down in value. So we can say the currency of a particular country, how valuable is it is the reflection of the state of the economy of that particular country. So when you buy a particular currency, that means you are buying into the economy of that particular country. You are buying into it, hoping that the economy will go up and you'll be able to make profit while the currency will also go up. So the major currencies that we trade in forex includes the United States dollar, which we designate in USD. We have the euro, which we designated in EUR, and we designate in EUR. Then we have the Japanese yen, it is designated as JPY. We have the Great Britain pound, which is designated as GBP. We have the Australian dollar, which is designated as AUD. We have the New Zealand dollar, which is designated as NZD. We have the Canadian dollar also, which is CAD, and also we have the Swiss franc, which is popularly known as CHF. So those are the major currencies, the main currencies we trade in forex. So when we talk about forex, when and where can we trade forex? Forex can actually be traded around the clock, can be traded 24/7, that's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. When a particular when a trade is closed in a particular section, the section of a trade is closed, another one will be open at that particular time. Though during the weekends we don't trade the currencies, but actually you can still trade cryptocurrencies at that particular time or during the weekend. So forex market is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's around the clock kind of trading. So then where can we trade forex? You can simply trade forex on your mobile phone, as long as it's connected to the internet, or you can trade it on your personal computer. So unlike the physical stocks of physical products that you buy and sell, where you need a shop, in forex you can simply trade it on your mobile phone, as long as it has internet connection on it. All you need is just to download the app from a broker that you choose, and you can then have your account funded and trade forex, as long as you have the knowledge of how to trade it. So you can trade forex on your mobile phone or your PC. So dollar is the most traded currency in the world. It is actually found of 89% of all foreign exchange transaction. So dollar is the most traded currency around the world. Then also we have a euro, which is the second most traded currency around the world. It is found on 37% of all the foreign exchange transaction. Then we have the third, which is the Japanese yen. It is found on 20% of all foreign exchange transaction. So advantages of a foreign exchange. So when we talk about forex, what are the advantages when you compare it to trading the physical items, just like normal traditional buying and selling that we have? Forex has certain advantages. Number one is there is no trading fee in forex. When you are trading in forex, or like other government bond and stock, where there is a particular fee that they charge, in forex there is no trading fee. The only way where you by which you pay a particular fee is through spread. When you are buying and selling, there is a difference between the amount you buy and sell in forex, so that is called spread. That is where brokers make their income to be able to run their take care of their costs and other expenses. So when we talk about forex, there is no trading fee. For example, when you go to all these traditional brokers, which is common in the United States and Europe, you go to them, they help you trade your money, you pay a particular fee or a particular percentage of your profit. So that's a fee, brokerage fee. In forex, when you trade by yourself on your mobile phone, you don't pay any kind of fee in form of brokerage fee. Then there is no commission, just like when you trade with on the traditional platform, or when you go and trade with a particular company physically, you pay a particular amount of commission. They charge you a particular percentage of commission on every transaction you do, or it could be based on the profit you make. In forex, there is no commission. Then there is no tax. Actually, some countries charge you tax when you trade forex. Maybe when you want to withdraw your income, you pay personal income tax. But in forex, when we talk about forex as a whole, there is no tax. The amount you make belongs to you. The only time you might pay tax in some of those countries is when you withdraw your earning. While you are trading forex, there is no tax, no particular fee called taxed. Then there is no government fee like the traditional markets. For example, if you are bringing goods into the country, there are some particular amount of money they charge you, custom fee and all those are government fee. In forex, there is no government fee. You simply log into your mobile phone on your trading app, you trade, you make profit, you withdraw your earning. Government is not charging you any fee. The market is actually open, and the entry and exit is open for everybody. You don't have to pass through a particular place where you pay a particular fee. So there is no government fee in forex. Then also in forex, there is no middleman. For example, in the traditional buying and selling, you have the company that is producing the goods. Then you have the people that are middlemen, maybe major suppliers that actually buy from these companies in bulk and sell to other people that sell to the final consumers. In forex, there is no middleman. You can actually log into your trading app, or log in on your trading app, you start trading directly. So you don't have to pass through a particular group of people or a particular institution before you can trade forex. So forex is something you have access to. Before, it used to be through some of these brokerage firms. You invest with them, they trade for you. But now, with the advent of forex, anybody who has the knowledge of it can actually log into their mobile phone through a broker and trade on their own. Now you have access to a lot of metals, like precious metals like gold, like silver, and different ones. You have access to different currencies. You have access to different stocks of blue chip industries like Microsoft, like Facebook and the rest. And you have access to oil and gas. You can actually buy oil and gas and trade it in the forex market. So all of this, that the barriers that used to be there, where you have to get a large amount of money, pass through a lot of a series of processes, go through government agencies, do the company registrations and all those, just to have access to trade some of these things in the normal settings or traditional settings. All these barriers have been removed. You can actually do this on your mobile phone make profit on it, and even do this on a daily basis without any form of hindrance. So that those are the advantages of forex trading. So basic needed terms in forex trading. So when we talk about forex or foreign exchange, what are the terms we have? Just like we have the terms registers that we use in the medical line, we have the registers or the words that we use in the engineering field. In forex, we also have some of the common terms that we use. So we'll just take only few of them. Others, maybe we'll be talking about others as we in the group as we proceed, but today, for the sake of time, we'll just talk about some of the most important ones. So when we talk about the important words to know in forex, we have the which is money management. Let me quickly state them, then I will explain them. We have the PO, which is pending order. We have the SNR, which is support and resistance. We have the SND, which is supply and demand. We have the TL, which is trend line. We have the TP, which is take profit. We have the SL, which is stop loss. We have the BE, which is break even. We have the CL, which is cut loss. We have the layer, which we also refer to as re-entry. Then we have the FMC, which we call the margin call. So let me explain them briefly one by one. So when we talk about money management, we can also refer to it, is actually part of risk management. So when we talk about money management, it also has to do with risk management. These are the measures or processes you take so as not to lose your money while trading in forex. It can include the lot size that you use. Lot size means the volume of transactions that you take at a particular time. The minimum lot size in a standard account in forex is 0.01. That's the smallest volume of transaction that you can take, and is equivalent to $1,000. So that is about lot sizing. Then we have one lot, which is equivalent to $100,000. So when you trade 0.01, which is micro lot in forex, you are trading a volume of $1,000. When you trade the mini lot, which is equivalent to $10,000, you are trading 0.1. Then we have the standard lot size, which is one lot is equivalent to $100,000. So money management is the process by which you manage the size of the lot that you trade at a particular time, and there are some other little strategies that you put in place so as not to lose your money while trading in forex. Why most of the traders lose their money in forex is because of poor money management, and that's part of what we will treat in the class tonight. We will show you how in the class tonight, and as we proceed in this, in the nearest future, you'll be learning how to manage your money and how to trade, so that even if you may have some few losses, you will not lose all your money while you are trading. So that's part of what you learn in the class tonight. Then we have the PO, which is a pending order. Just as the name implies, pending order. What is pending means something that is not active yet, something that is waiting to start. So just like it is in the normal English term, pending order means an order that is not active, an order that is pending and will start in the future when it meets a particular condition that you set. So pending order is actually like, for example, let me explain it. For example, gold is $1960 per ounce at the moment. Then you set your price that if the price drops to 1955, it should place a buy order on your behalf. So pending order is the price is already at 1960, then you are now setting an order that if the price hits 1955, drops to 1955, your trade should buy, or you are placing a buy order at that lower price. So that is an example of pending order. which means your trade will not go active unless the price drops to 1955, which you set. So that is an example of a pending order. So you are setting the price to go active, or your trade to go active at a particular time when the price reach a particular point. So your trade will be pending, it will pend at that moment. Then when it meets your condition or the price that you said that it should go active, it will go active. Then we have the SNR. SNR simply means support and resistance. These are some of the methods we use to determine the point at which we buy and sell in forex trading. Support and resistance, let's just see it this way. In simple term, support is the floor, resistance is the roof. Just see it that way, you easily get it that way. See support as the floor, see resistance as the roof. So when the price is at a very low level, that's the support point. At that support point, we expect the price to bounce back and go up. So the support price is when the price has hit the floor level and we are expecting the price to go up in value, or the item or whatever commodity we are buying, it has reached the lowest level that we are expecting. When we compare to other level points at which it has reached that level, also it has reached that low level and we expect the price to pick up and go up. At that point we buy. So if the price goes up as we expect, we make profit. So resistance is also the opposite of support. For example, if the price has gone up very high and we expect the price to fall, that is what we call the resistance. It's actually resisting that movement. So the price is expected to fall at the resistance level. So that forms that basic strategy we use. We can use support and resistance in determining our buying and selling points in forex trading. So just as we have SNR, another similar one is supply and demand. It's actually an economic term, but we also use it in forex trading. Supply, just like we have it in economics, when you have a surplus supply of a particular commodity, when you keep flushing the product into the market, because there is surplus, we expect the price to fall at that particular time. So that is the supply issue, the concept of supply and demand. Then in also demand, likewise, the opposite of when you have the surplus, when you also have scarcity of a particular commodity, when there is short supply of a particular product, there is scarcity, then the price will go up. So we use that concept also of supply also to determine when to buy and sell. Just like we have in demand also, when there is higher demand for a particular product, many people are chasing a particular product in the market, we'll see that the product will become scarce and the price will go up. Then also when there is a very low demand for a particular product and you keep having the product everywhere, people are not buying it, you can see that the price will go down because people are not looking for that product at that particular time. So that's the basis of a supply and demand. The higher the supply, the lower the price, and the lower the supply. So when the supply is very low, there is scarcity and the price will go up, the higher the price. So that's the concept of supply and demand in forex trading. Then we have the trend line. Trend line is actually a set of lines we draw to determine the trend of a particular market. We can have the uptrend and we can have the downtrend. When the downtrend, uptrend is when the price is going up over a particular period of time. We can use it to determine when to buy or when to enter a particular trade. Then we have the downtrend also. This is the trend in which the price is going down. So we can actually draw the trend line to determine where to place our buy or where to place our sell entry, and even our stop loss and take profit. We will get to stop loss and take profit. So next in line is a take profit. For example, is because of profit we all trade. Every business or transactions we do it because of profit, and our objective is actually to take out the profit, which also means making the profit. So take profit is used in forex trading it is a situation whereby you set a particular price at which your trade will close automatically in profit. You set, for example, I will use gold as an example. You enter a trade to buy gold at $1960, that's per ounce. Then you are setting your take profit at 1970, which means if the price goes up to 1970, your trade will close automatically and you have earned the profit for that trade. So once that trade closed, there is no risk on that particular trade again. You have already taken your profit out from that trade. The trade has stopped running and you have made profit for that particular trade. So that is a concept of a take profit. The opposite of it is a stop loss. Stop loss is set actually to protect your fund from further loss. In a situation whereby your trade is not making profit, the trade is running loss, and you have set a particular point that if this trade is not making profit, if it reaches that particular price, it should close in loss. So instead of the account to keep running more and more loss, the trade will close in loss. That means you accept the loss for that particular trade at that particular point, so that it will not wipe up the whole of your fund. Actually, take profit and stop loss are part of what we need in proper money management, also in proper risk management. For every trade you take, you need to set your take profit and your stop loss so as not to lose all your fund in case the trade goes against you. Most of the forex traders that lose their money is because of these simple terms that we are explaining, that many of them easily lose their money in forex trading. By the time you learn all of this, you'll be able to protect yourself against huge loss. Even if you have some few losses, you still have the opportunity to trade later so that you make profit to recover your loss and eventually make profit in your trading account. Then we have the BE, which is the break even. Break even is a concept we use in foreign exchange to protect our account from loss, but it should be an already profitable or already profiting trade. For example, your trade is already making profit. You can now protect your account or that particular trade from reversing to loss. That is what we use a break even for. I always like to use practical examples for my explanations. For example, let's say the price of gold is 1970 and you buy gold at that particular point, which is 1970. Then the trade has reached 1975. You can break even, which means what it simply means is that your stop loss, which is the point at which your trade will close, if the trade should make profits, should make loss, you shift your entry price to your stop loss. For example, your trade is at 1970 and your trade has made profit of 50 pips, let's say 1975. So maybe your stop loss was at 1965. You now pick your entry price, which is 1970, and put it on your stop loss, so that if the trade is reversing, it will close at the price at which you enter the trade initially. So instead of you to make loss, that means the trade will close at it's just like you selling the product at the same time you bought it, so that at all no gain, no loss for that particular trade. But it's done on an already profiting trade, a trade that is making profit already. Then you set your break even so that that particular trade is already secure. You cannot lose money again on that particular trade. So that is what we call break even. Then we have the cut loss. Cut loss is also similar to stop loss, but what we do in cut loss is closing our trade manually. For example, you are trading, then you realize that the trade, instead of it to make profit, it just keep making more and more loss. So instead of you to wait, even if you set the stop loss price, instead of you to wait, maybe you just quickly close it manually by yourself. That is what we call cut loss. That means you cut it. Cut means to break something abruptly or to break something instantly. So that's the same thing we do in forex. For example, you set a particular trade and you see that maybe there is a news in the market and the trade starts going against you drastically. So instead of you to wait for it to make more loss, you quickly cut the loss. So that's what we call cut loss in forex trading. You close it, the trade in loss by yourself, so that you prevent your account from making further loss. So that is what we call cut loss. Then we have the layer is also called re-entry. There is a method called layering in forex trading. Layering is the process by which you open more trade when the trade is going against you at a certain loss level. It could be at 20 pips loss, you open another trade. For example, you take a trade of 0.01, then the trade is going against you for like 20 pips, you enter another trade. It could be bigger than 0.0, it could be 0.02. Then if it goes against you again for like 10 pips, you take another trade of 0.02 again, or it could be 0.03. So that's re-entry. The objective of re-entry is that if the price should reverse back to the profit, those ones that you take later would have been able to make more profit before the price will even return to your first point at which you take that first trade. So that's the objective. Then also, if you set the same stop loss price for the 3 entries that you place, for example, if you take 3 entries as layer, if you set the same stop loss entry for them, the trade you took later will not make much loss like the trade you first did. Don't worry, with time you'll be getting to understand some of this deeply. I'm just being brief explanation on this. With time you get to understand them very well. Then for those that will be taking our offer, you get a deep knowledge. You have access to our full forex trading course after this class. For those that will be taking the offer, you will be able to gain free access to our forex trading course, where you'll be able to learn this deeply and you'll be able to train on your own. Even if you are a beginner and you are just attending this class for the first time tonight, you'll be able to learn forex trading in full and be able to trade profitably on your own. Then we have the margin call, which is the last but not the least. Margin call is actually like a warning call. It's the call that is telling you that your trade is in loss and you are about to lose all your money in your account. Is like a brief notification that you should fund your account if you don't want your trade to close in loss due to loss of the total amount of money in your trading account. This notification is usually sent to traders when the fund you have in your trading account is about to be blown off totally. So that's when you receive the margin call. It will notify you to quickly fund your account so that your running trade will keep running, so that it won't be closed by a margin call. So those are some of the important words we have in forex trading. With time, like I said, we'll be looking at some of these deeply, and for those that will be taking our full forex course, you understand some of these points more with time. Then we have the smart forex trading. This is actually our most important topic for tonight. So while we have about 95% of all forex traders losing their hard-earned money while trading forex, we only have about 5% of forex traders who make all the profits from forex trading. Just like about 95% of the people in forex trading, money is exchanging hands. While some people are losing the money, some people are making the same amount of money. So statistically, it is proven that about 95% of all forex traders lose their money. That's why forex trading is dreaded by most people. When people hear about forex, people are scared. That's why most people fear forex trading. Most of the forex traders lose the money. Just about 5% of these forex traders gain all the money lost by the 95% of others, which means some of those that gain all this money lost by others are either expert forex traders, big corporations, and the big forex institutions like the banks and big corporations that trade forex. They are the one making all the money, because these corporations and big forex traders they have all the necessary knowledge to actually trade in the financial market. So they have an edge over every other trader. So So this set of people make all the money that is being lost by 95% of other traders. So in fact, forex trading is one of the largest source of income for banks and some of these big corporations. You see many of these companies that you see around, some of them hire experts. They just hire experts, put them in a big office where they will be comfortable, and put them in front of systems. They are there trading forex for the bank day in day out. And these big companies actually make millions and sometimes billions of dollars from their trading activities. You see companies trading with millions of dollars, companies trading with huge amount of money. So these are the big forex traders and big institutions that actually make a lot of money from forex. Banks do this. GT banks, even all these banks that we see around, they trade forex, and it's their major source of income. So what if you have access to the same experts that banks and big corporations are leveraging on their skills to trade? This is where smart forex trading comes in. So these banks and large corporations are making money, huge amount of money from forex trading day in day out. What if you also, as an individual, have access to the same trades that these banks and large corporations are using to make profit from the financial market? So this is what we have brought to you today: smart forex trading. We are talking about we have access to some of these trades being taken by some of these forex experts for these big corporations. These same trades is what they trade in millions, we trade in lower volumes. Then this is the same trade we want to be giving you in form of signal. So we have our signal group where we provide profitable signals with about a 70 to 80% winning rate. So all you have to do is you just take these signals, open your forex trading app and trade the same signals. It's just like giving you an original or already processed result, just for you to use the same result and get your desired profit. So this is where smart forex trading comes in. You simply have access to our signal, you trade the signals, you make sure you don't need deep knowledge of forex trading to actually make huge amount of money daily using this method. And this is the method we have been using for several years, and many of our students are using it. We have a good number of people in the signal group that are making daily profits. What we do is we provide 3 to 5 signals daily from Monday to Friday. You simply trade the signals on your forex app and you make profit from it. So these signals have high accuracy, though you cannot win all the signals. There is no particular forex trader in the world that is good to the extent where they win all trades. Nobody wins all the trades. So if you are just able to win about 3 to 4 of every 5 trades, you'll be able to make good profit in forex trading. Even if you are just winning just 3 out of every 5 trades you are taking in forex, if you are doing proper risk management and all, you'll be able to make huge amount of money daily in forex trading. And our signals have this accuracy where you win 3 to 5 signals out of every 5 trades. So once we give you 3 to 5 signals per day, you trade them, you'll be able to make huge amount of money just by trading these signals. So how much can you make monthly with our signal? We cannot say actually how much you can make from forex. Just like every other business, there are some days you make better amount of money. There are some days you just make little sales. Let's talk about the traditional sales where you do buying and selling. There are some days that market will come in more. There are some days you have fewer sales. So just like that, that's the way forex is also. But what we normally set as profit target for our members is that you'll be able to make 100% of your deposit in a whole month. For example, if you are trading with $100, which we usually recommend as minimum deposit for our members that want to trade, you are trading with $100, you should be able to make $100 at the end of the month. That's as your profit. If you are trading with $200, you should be able to grow your account by another $200 at the end of the month. If you are trading with $500 and you follow our instructions properly, you should be able to make a profit of $500 at the end of the month. So we don't want to be we have people that do this and within a week they've already made times 2 of the profit. So if you follow our instructions, we can assure you that you'll be able to make 100% of your capital at the end of. That's how profitable forex trading is. There aren't many kind of business that can give you this high profit margin. Within most businesses, within a month you are still trying to break even. Within several months you are still trying to break even, maybe because of the fixed asset and other things that you have to first put in place. In forex trading, you only need your mobile phone and you need your trading fund, so you can easily break even on this and start making profit. So in a single month you can be able to make as much as 100% of your fund as profit. That's if you follow our trading instruction and the proper risk management details that we give you, you follow it properly, you'll be able to make good daily profit. For example, people that are trading with $100, you can easily make about $10 in a day with $100 with our signals. With the accuracy of our signals, you can easily make about $10 in a day. Even in 10 days you might be able to make the whole of your capital. But because there are some days that the profit may not be high, there are some days that you lose some part of the trades also. You cannot win all. But when you ensure proper risk management the way we will show you how to do, you'll be able to, even despite some few losses that will creep in, you'll be able to grow your fund over time. So at the end of the month you'll be able to make double of your fund. That's 100% profit. So we are not just coming here to bombard you with promises. We actually have results. We have members that are already doing it, and we are also trading and getting this result. It is simply what we are doing and we are getting results from that we are showing you how to do. So these are some of the trades. This actually you cannot make this except you are taking very high risk, which is too risky and we won't encourage. You cannot trade make this with $100 fund. We have people that trade with thousands of dollars. We have big corporations, we have individuals that trade with hundreds of thousands of dollars. So it depends on how big the size of your market of your purse or your pocket is. But actually you can start with as low as $100 and still use our strategy to make profit from this. So you can see this is a daily profit from one of our people. That's $301.26 This in a single day. This is another one which is $786 in a single day, and this is another one with $152 in a single day. And you can actually see this is our signal group. This is a screenshot from our signal group. You can see where we have 700 profit pips. This is actually a fundamental analysis trade. We have two types of trade. We have the technical analysis, where we just use the support and resistance, or we use the trend line to form trade. That's the most popular kind of trade or the analysis that we do on a daily basis. But sometimes we have we do the fundamental analysis. Maybe there is war, like the Russia-Ukraine crisis, or war, like the Israel-Palestinian war. There are some news that will spike a major movement in the price or in the market. So we can actually take advantage of this kind of situation. We pray that peace exists around the world. But some of these, like the COVID-19 situation, there will be a major move. Whenever there is a big change around the world, or there is a big news around the world, you can actually take advantage of it to make profit in the foreign exchange market. So this was a big profit was as a result of a fundamental trade analysis that we took and traded along with it with the Israel-Palestinian war. We were able to make huge amount of profits. People that took even the smallest trade with us at this moment were able to make about $70 with the least, which is 0.01 pip. That's people that took the least, and people took as high as 0.05. People took 0.13. You can imagine how much people made from that. So So we have a testimony from our members also. You can see Mr. Ngwako from South Africa. He was able to make $29 in this day, and he was thanking us for this. Then you can also see our brother from the United Arab Emirates. This was actually his first trade. The first time he joined us, he started with $100, and at this point he has been able to grow his account to $116. Then we have another one from Ima was able to make $49 in a single day with our signals. And we have another one from investor Michael. You can see his testimony. It's from your signals. Apart from the $36 deposit, I made every other credit goes to you. Out of the balance of $240. You can see he has grown his balance to $240. You can see he made $83 that day, and he made yesterday he was able to make $78. I'm not promising you that you make $83 in a day and $78 in a day. If you actually do proper risk management, all we can promise you is that you'll be able to drop your fund at the end of the month. But there are some good days that you make huge amount of profit, and just like the trade I told you about the Israel-Palestinian war, a single trade can make you as huge as even your $100 deposit. Let's assume you deposit $100 in forex. How much you deposit, how much you have while you are trading will determine how much you make. So if you have access to bigger amount of fund, I will encourage you to deposit more. I normally encourage people to deposit at least $200, but for the sake of the economy and access to fund, that's why we take it to $100, so that more people can be able to use our the opportunity we present to them and make profit. Maybe when you grow your fund bigger, then you'll be able to take a bigger lot size to trade, so that you make bigger profit. But if you have access to more than $100, I will encourage you to deposit bigger amount of money than $100, so that you can start making better profits from the start. But if you have access to limited fund, if it's only $100 you can afford, just start with $100. The minimum fund we take for you to gain access to this our free signals is $100. Then we have another person who was able to make $78 within this period, within a period of about 3 days. He was thanking us. Thank you so much, sir, for the signals. Then you can see a withdrawal request that was approved. This is actually one of the brokers that we are using. It's my personal account. You can see a withdrawal request of $1,039.50. It was actually $1,050 because they charge a withdrawal fee. That's why we have $1,039.50, which is actually about $1.3 million, 1.3 million naira if you convert it to naira today. So that's how profitable forex market is. So you can make a lot of money. This is actually a weak withdrawal, so you can make a lot of money. You can make millions of naira from this. Depends on how much you are trading with, because we will recommend a particular lot size that you can use based on the amount you are trading in. For example, if you are trading with $100, we usually recommend that you open your trade with 0.02, minimum of 0.03, and the maximum of 0.03. We encourage you to open your trade with 0.02 most time, the maximum of 0.03 per signal. So if you are trading with $100, but if you are trading with $200, you can actually open a trade of 0.05, which is tantamount to about $5,000. So it depends on how much you have in your account. The higher the fund you have, the higher the profit, the opportunity for you to make profit, and also the lower the risk you are taking. So if you have bigger fund in your account, you are able to trade to make bigger profit, and at the same time you are able to reduce your risk while you are trading. Because you have much fund, you can actually take more trades, and you can the proportion of the amount you are trading at a particular time is low because you have bigger fund in your account. So I recommend minimum of $200 if you have access to fund. But if you have access to limited fund, you can start this with $100. So now we are granting you, we are actually opening this opportunity to you also, so that like we and our students, you can also start benefiting from this. So now we are granting you 2 months free access to our Forex Signal group with these mouth-watering bonuses worth $650. So these are the bonuses and the opportunities we are presenting to you tonight. Free 2 months free membership access to our premium Signal group is worth $200, because a month's access to our Signal groups actually costs $100 for people that join as paid members to our Signal group. They are paying $100 per month, but now we are offering you 2 months free access to our Signal group without collecting a dime from you. Then you also be able to have access to our full Forex training course, which is valued at $150. Our full Forex course currently sell at $150 in the market, but tonight, because you are here, we'll be giving you full access to our full Forex trading course. It is a combination of video courses that up to 30 hours, the total number of hours for the whole of the courses. Like you know, Forex trading is tantamount to you going for a diploma course. So we have the whole of this course in one place, for which is beginner friendly. You can actually start as a beginner and take this full course, and you'll be able to trade on your own. You take it at your own pace. It's a video course, so by the time you complete it, you'll be able to trade and make profit on your own. Then we are giving you 3 top life-changing ebooks, which is valued at $100. So one of them is the Candlestick Training Bible. Then we have the Sell Like Crazy like Sabri, and we have the Copywriting Source book by Andy Mason. These are big well-recognized book bestsellers that have a lot of values in them. We are giving you free because you are here tonight. We are giving you all this free. Then we are giving you our professional support to hasten your trading success, which is valued at $200 for those people that want to have one-on-one mentorship with us, or one-on-one access to us, so that we provide the necessary support for them while we are trading. This is the amount we charge them. So you will be having free access, gaining free access to this because you are here tonight. So all these access, which is comprised of our full of 2 months access to our premium Signal group, our full Forex trading course, our 3 top life-changing ebooks, and our professional support, which is totally valued at a sum of $650. Because you are here till this time tonight, we are giving you all this for free. And what do you need to do to gain access to all this? So these are conditions to qualify for our 2 months free Signal and other bonuses mentioned just now. So these are the things you do to gain access to all the bonuses that we mentioned there. Number 1, you sign up with our reliable Forex broker through our unique registration link. 2, send me screenshot of your success page after you sign up for confirmation. 3, verify your trading account using your ID card and proof of address. Actually, for your Forex trading account is just like is as if you are opening a bank account. You need to verify. If you open a bank account, you need to verify at the bank with your ID card, photocopy of your ID card, and you need to do your proof of address, which in most cases you use your PACM bill or electricity bill. So in Forex trading, it's also like that. You need to do account verification. Then fund your account with minimum of $100 to trade. We are not taking a dime from you. You are gaining access to all this free, but you need to fund your trading account, which you open through our link, with minimum of $100. This is the amount you will need to be trading with. We have tested our strategy with various amounts of deposit, and after a period of time, we are able to realize that the minimum amount that will be able to work properly with our strategy is $100. That's how we come about this $100. This is the amount you fund your trading account with to trade with. You will be having free access to all this, but you need to fund. Just like you are starting a business, you need a starting capital. Just see this $100 as your starting capital, which you'll be able to grow over a period of time to a huge amount of money. So just like you start a business with capital, you also start forex trading with capital. So that is the $100 that you will need to fund your account with. Then you download the trading app from your account page after account verification. After you completed your verification, you need to download your trading app which you'll be trading on. So you can do the trading on your mobile phone, but you need a mobile trading app to do that. Then you will be trained by me on how to trade the signal if you are new to forex trading and added to our premium signal group. Then you'll be able to log into your downloaded app and trade the signals. So these are the conditions to qualify for our 2 months free signal group. You just need to in a summary, you need to open your forex trading account with our recommended broker. The broker we are using is a well-known broker which we have used for several years. They are reliable. You can do you can make deposit through directly from your bank account, and you can withdraw your fund or your profit directly to your bank account with the broker we are recommending. They also give you a 30% deposit bonus, which means if you are depositing $100 to the brokers to your trading account with the broker, you will be having access to $130 to trade. If you are depositing $200, you'll be having access to $260 to trade. And the broker does instant deposit and withdrawal, which means within few minutes, if you deposit your fund will be in your trading account, and within few minutes, if you withdraw your fund will be in your Nigerian bank account. So this is a well tested the broker we have used, and we've seen that they are reliable over a period of time. They've existed for more than 8 years, so we see that they are reliable. So we also recommend them to you to use and enjoy some of their service, and they also have very tight spread, so you'll be able to enjoy their service, and they have a very good and simple platform on which you can trade. They have a trading app which is very easy to use. So this is the broker we are recommending you to use. So once you meet up this condition, after you have signed up with our recommended forex broker using our unique registration link, verify your funded account with $100 minimum, send me screenshot of your funded account page as evidence. Then I will add you to our premium signal group and send you the access link to all other promised bonuses. So that's simply what you need to do to gain free access to our signal group. So within 2 months that we give you free access to the signal group, with your $100 minimum deposit, you'll be able to make some amount of money, and then subsequently after that 2 months, it won't be difficult for you to make the subscription to gain access to the signal group, because it's a paid signal group. We charge $100 monthly subscription for access to the signal group. So after you have traded for 2 months using the free membership method, the 3rd month it won't be difficult with the kind of profit you'll be making to subscribe to this signal group. That's where you will also make a profit from, to arrange all these trainings and other things, to take care of other costs that we do. So after 2 months, if you are able to do this for 2 months, even if you see the profit you are making, you want to invest more, to try to get more fund to invest more so that you make more profit. So by then it won't be difficult for you to subscribe to our signal group with $100 monthly subscription fee. So these are the things you need to do. Important notice: we are taking only 40 people for this opportunity, and based on the number of people accessing this training right now, these positions will likely fill up within 72 hours. So this is a time sensitive opportunity. Make sure you do this as fast as possible and as quick as you are, so that you'll be one of these 40 people to take advantage of this opportunity and these bonuses. So make sure you register with our broker's link, fund your account as fast as possible to benefit from this offer. Time for action. Like Newton's 3rd law of motion, action and reactions are equal and opposite, which also means to every action there is an equal and opposite reaction, which means if you don't take action, you cannot get results. Make sure you take action from this. Be one of those that will give us testimony in the nearest future. Probably next week you can start making profit, and you'll be one of those that will also share your testimony, just like the ones we shared in the group. We can as well use your testimony to tell others about this opportunity. So make sure you take action so that you can get results like we and our students that are already with us. I wish you the best at this. Time for questions and answer. So if you have any question, just go back to the WhatsApp group where you got this link to access this class from, and ask your questions. We will do our best to answer every questions that you ask to the best of our knowledge. I wish you all the best at this. Like I said, make sure you take action and you'll be happy you did. Thank you very much. God bless you.